Hi, I'm Jean-Luc.
I'm Nick.
And we're the WW Gays.
And we're in the kitchen again. And
Yay!
you guys know about this recipe. It's our cheese stick recipe.
Exactly. And you know what? We've been trying to make cheese sticks for a long time.
Like 2 years, I think.
And every time we tried, either the
works.
cheese would ooze out too much, or we just didn't have that feel of like deep fried cheese stick.
Yeah. We
I
finally
figured
figured it out.
It was like an amazing combo of the two of us of thinking of what we needed,
and it worked.
It did.
So we're gonna show you guys right now.
Exactly.
So first things first, I'll run you guys through a few of the ingredients. So we have our trusty wonton wrappers, which you guys have seen us use. You find it in the areas where you see tofu in your grocery store. It's usually near the produce section. So that's where you usually find these wonton wrappers.
Sometimes they're with the dips and things like that. Like it's in they're in a refrigerated section.
Yeah. We're also using Cracker Barrel jalapeno cheese strings.
But you could use any cheese string of your choice. These are 2 points each.
This was recently one of our favorite things. You guys know how much we love these ones, so we're glad because we can add a spiciness in it. So if you like a little spicy stuff, add jalapeno cheese.
Another thing we're going to be using is some panko breadcrumbs. So we're going to be using 1/3 cup of panko breadcrumbs. So this is basically right now the points, the cheese's points, and so are your wonton wrappers.
Yeah, so we also have an egg.
And in the panko, we'll be adding some spices. Pretty simple. Everything bagel and Italiano because they're cheese strings. We wanted the Italians cheese string, right?
Yeah, and the entire recipe we'll tell you guys right now is 1 point per cheese string, cheese stick. The points, if you point it all out, each cheese string is 2 points. The wonton wrappers is 1 point for 2, and the panko is 3 points for the entire recipe. The only difference is that on green, you could count the eggs in the panko and divide it by 16. We're making 16 cheese strings, so if you guys want to include the panko and the egg, we don't, because again, you're spreading this amongst 16 different cheese.
And there's egg left. You don't use the entire egg.
So we'll leave that up to you, but we point them at 1 point each on every program.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making, actually, you wanna do this, hun? Put 1/3 cup of, actually I wanna show them. Put 1/3 cup of panko in there, and then add some of the spices. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because there's always panko left too.
Yeah, exactly.
You never use all of it. So you could even use 1/3 cup, 1/4 cup, and then go from there. But I like making sure that I have enough for all of them. So he's just adding some sprinkles. And then I'm just gonna take my knife. You know what? Add a little bit more of the Italiano.
Okay.
I like to make sure that the panko has some color to it. Because that's what's going to add a little bit of that
and these
crunch.
things make it crunchy, like especially the
everything but the bagel
seasoning. Yeah.
So the next thing I want to talk to you is about these cheese strings. How do we cut the cheese strings? Because we like cutting them like this. So basically, we take one cheese string and we make 4 pieces out of it.
And this was one of the tricks, guys. So Jean-Luc was saying earlier how the cheese used to ooze out. We used to try to fit a full cheese string
or
piece. And what would happen is it was too cheesy, so we had to experiment a bit. We have a
Not only that it was being too cheesy,
no.
we would sometimes try to just use the cheese string that had nothing to hold. There was nothing to hold the cheese. So hello, wonton wrappers holds the cheese. And what I really love about this creation is the fact that the wonton wrapper, once you have it in the actual air fryer, it disappears. There's a kitty that's not very happy right now. He wants to be on the counter, and we're not letting him because we're in the middle of cooking something.
He knows when we're making food.
So here we go. I'm gonna start off right now. I'm gonna take a piece of cheese. I'm taking my wonton wrapper. Do you wanna bring in the camera a little bit so they can see me rolling this?
Bring you in.
We're gonna zoom down. There we go. So we have a wonton wrapper right here, pretty much all set. I put my piece of cheese right in the middle. I fold each end in. I then take, wrap, roll. I have a little bowl of water right here. I dip my finger in it. I wet the wonton. Yeah, definitely.
Put this here for you.
And then here we go. So now you have your cheese stick. So what I'm gonna now do is I'm going to take it. I'm gonna grab a fork just so I have something to move it around with instead of. I'm gonna then dip that into the egg white, the beat egg. And then I'm gonna pick that up and I'm going to drench that into my panko seasoning, panko breadcrumb. And then right inside.
And you just repeat.
Rinse, repeat.
So we'll finish these up. We'll fast forward and we'll show you guys how we cook it in the air fryer in a bit. See you soon. So we got the first set of 8 inside our air fryer. So we have a Tefal, so we have a drawer. So basically you're gonna put it in there at 200 Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. But keep checking on them because each, like I said, we always say each machine is different. So your first time you try this recipe, keep an eye on it to make sure you're not overcooking.
Because we don't know what air fryer you're using. So ours is a Tefal, it's new, it's a little tinier one, but it works great. So 5 minutes, here we come.
Now we wait. We'll clean up in the meantime. So it's done.
We're back.
We're back.
And it was about 4 minutes because we started noticing some of them were coming apart. And it's gonna happen. It's cheese in a wonton wrapper. But look at that. I don't know if you can get that.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna angle it down. Look at those. Look at how those actually look like amazing cheese strings.
And now it's time to have one.
Now we're gonna eat one. And we actually took out some of our, I love how when you grab it, look at the cheese oozing out. That's what you want a cheese string to do. Oh, I'm dipping mine in marinara sauce. I can hear the crunch.
And you can see right there, the cheese is all melted. It's amazing, guys. And like I said, 1 point per cheese stick. And you can make them different. You can add different spices. You can make them taste a different way.
Add a pepperette.
So, whew.
Hopefully you like this recipe. And hopefully you'll follow us.
Hopefully you like.
Sorry, we're trying to avoid a cat from
Yes.
coming into the video because he
Exactly.
should not be on the counter right now and he knows, but he's being really good.
Yeah, he's watching us right now. But if you guys enjoy this recipe, if you try it, please let us know in the comments below how much you like it. Please like and share this video. You can find us on all social media using hashtag WWGays.
And you can check out our website, www.gays.com.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Bye, everybody. Enjoy your mozzarella cheese sticks.